Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving headfirst into the wonderfully weird and delicious world of Filipino street food. If you're a fan of culinary adventures and pushing your taste buds to the limit, then hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Philippines is a country bursting with flavor, and trust me, they're not afraid to experiment in the kitchen. We're about to explore some of the most unique and, dare I say, exotic foods this country has to offer. Get ready for a wild ride as we sample everything from developing duck embryos to wriggly woodworms. Are you brave enough to take on these Filipino delicacies? Let's find out. Alright folks, first up we have the infamous balut. This is one of the most unique and intriguing street foods you'll ever come across. Now balut is not for the faint of heart. It's a dish that challenges your senses and your courage. It's a fertilized duck egg, and when I say fertilized, I mean there's a partially developed duck embryo inside. Yes, you heard that right. You typically eat it straight out of the shell, making it a truly hands-on experience. I know what you're thinking. A developing duck embryo? Really? It might sound off-putting at first, but there's more to it than meets the eye. But trust me on this one. Once you get past the initial hesitation, you'll find that it's quite an adventure for your taste buds. Balut is considered a delicacy here in the Philippines, and it's surprisingly delicious. It's a beloved snack that locals swear by. The vendors usually have a big pot of these steaming hot and ready to go. The sight of the steaming pot is a common one in bustling markets. The aroma is a bit like a hard-boiled egg, but with a slightly gamey hint to it. It's a scent that draws you in, curious and intrigued. To eat balut, you first need to crack open the top of the shell. This is where the fun begins. Be careful not to spill any of the flavorful broth inside. This broth is a key part of the balut experience. Once you've created a little opening, you can slurp down the savory broth. It's like a warm, comforting soup. It's rich, salty, and incredibly flavorful. The broth alone is enough to make you appreciate this delicacy. Next, you tackle the embryo itself. This is where the real adventure begins. The texture can be a bit unusual, with some parts soft and others a bit more firm. It's a mix of textures that keeps your palate guessing. It's often described as having a creamy, custardy texture. This part is often the favorite among balut enthusiasts. Some people like to add a pinch of salt or a splash of vinegar to enhance the flavor. These condiments can elevate the taste to another level. Personally, I prefer mine with just a touch of salt. It adds a perfect balance to the rich flavors. It really brings out the unique taste of the balut. Each bite is a burst of flavor that you won't forget. It's definitely an experience, and one that I highly recommend trying if you're ever in the Philippines. It's a culinary adventure you won't regret. It's a true taste of Filipino culture and a testament to their adventurous palates. Sharing balut is a way to connect with the local traditions. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on this unique experience. Take a bite of balut and let your taste buds embark on an unforgettable journey. It's a story you'll be telling for years to come. Next on our culinary adventure, we're diving deep into the lush and mysterious mangrove forests to uncover a unique and fascinating delicacy: tamilok. This isn't your average forest creature. We're talking about woodworms. Yes, you heard that right, woodworms. These little critters are quite the surprise. Now, before you squirm away, let me tell you, tamilok is considered a true delicacy in the Philippines, especially in regions like Palawan. These aren't just any woodworms, they're found burrowed deep inside decaying mangrove trees, feasting on the wood itself. This unique habitat gives them their distinct flavor. When you first encounter tamilok, it might not look like much. Its appearance can be quite off-putting to the uninitiated. It resembles a long, slimy worm, often served fresh right out of the mangrove wood. This fresh serving method is part of its charm. But don't let its appearance fool you. This delicacy packs a flavorful punch. The taste is something you won't forget. The texture of tamilok is often described as being similar to oysters, with a soft, slippery, and slightly chewy consistency. It's a texture that many seafood lovers will appreciate. It melts in your mouth, releasing a burst of briny, salty, and slightly sweet flavors. Each bite is an adventure. The taste of tamilok is heavily influenced by the mangrove wood it consumes, giving it a unique earthy and slightly metallic undertone. This flavor profile is what makes tamilok so special. Some people say it reminds them of the ocean, while others detect hints of mushrooms or even cheese. It's a complex flavor that can surprise your palate. Tamilok is typically eaten raw, often dipped in vinegar, lime juice, or a spicy chili sauce to enhance its natural flavors. The acidity of the dipping sauce cuts through the richness of the tamilok, creating a harmonious balance of flavors. This combination is a true testament to the culinary creativity of the region. If you're feeling adventurous and want to try something truly unique, tamilok is a must-try when you're in the Philippines. It's an experience that will broaden your culinary horizons. It's a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of Filipino cuisine, turning something unexpected into a sought-after delicacy. This transformation is a marvel of culinary art. So, open your mind, take a leap of faith, and dive into the world of tamilok. Embrace the unknown and savor the flavors. You might just be surprised at how much you enjoy this unusual but delicious treat. It's a journey worth taking. Hold on to your hats, folks, because our next stop takes us to the heart of Filipino street food, where the vibrant and bustling markets are filled with an array of unique and tantalizing dishes. Among these culinary delights is a dish that's as intriguing as its name: Betamax. Now, before you start picturing old video cassettes, let me clarify. This isn't about retro technology. We're talking about grilled chicken blood, a delicacy that might surprise you. Yes, you read that right. Grilled chicken blood. Betamax gets its name from its appearance, which is quite unique. The chicken blood is coagulated, grilled to perfection over hot coals, and then cut into rectangular pieces that resemble, you guessed it, Betamax tapes. The resemblance is uncanny. Don't let the main ingredients scare you away. Betamax is a beloved street food staple in the Philippines, cherished by locals and adventurous tourists alike. It's often enjoyed as a quick snack or a side dish to a larger meal, making it a versatile addition to any street food feast. When you bite into a piece of Betamax, you'll experience a delightful contrast of textures. The exterior is slightly crispy, providing a satisfying crunch that gives way to a chewy and surprisingly tender interior, which is quite unexpected. The flavor is rich, savory, and slightly metallic, reminiscent of liver or other organ meats, but with its own unique twist. If you enjoy the taste of organ meats, you'll likely appreciate the complex flavors of Betamax. The grilling process imparts a smoky aroma that enhances the overall taste, and a hint of char to the Betamax, adding another layer of complexity to its flavor profile. This smoky flavor is one of the highlights of the dish, making it stand out among other street foods. It's often served with a dipping sauce, typically a spicy vinegar-based concoction that complements the richness of the blood. The sauce cuts through the richness and adds a tangy kick, balancing the flavors perfectly. This tangy kick is essential as it elevates the overall taste experience. The combination of textures and flavors is truly unique and surprisingly addictive, making each bite a delightful adventure. You might be initially hesitant, especially if you're not used to such exotic ingredients. But one bite of Betamax, and you'll understand why it's a Filipino street food favorite. The joy and satisfaction on people's faces as they enjoy Betamax is a testament to its deliciousness. So, if you're looking for an authentic and adventurous culinary experience in the Philippines, Betamax should be at the top of your list. Be sure to add Betamax to your must-try list. It's an experience you won't forget. It's a testament to the ingenuity of Filipino cuisine, transforming a simple ingredient into a flavorful and satisfying treat. The creativity and resourcefulness in Filipino cooking are truly remarkable. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the bold flavors of Betamax. You might just discover your new favorite street food, one that you'll crave long after your trip is over. So go ahead, take a bite, and let Betamax surprise you with its unique and delightful taste. So there you have it, guys. A glimpse into the wild and wonderful world of exotic Filipino food. From developing duck embryos to wood-boring worms and grilled chicken blood, the Philippines definitely knows how to challenge your taste buds and leave you wanting more. If you enjoyed this culinary adventure, give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more food explorations around the globe. Have you ever tried any of these exotic Filipino dishes? I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. Until next time, keep your stomachs happy and your minds open to new food adventures.